those are killing me.
You look at Street Fighter, you look at Super Smash Brothers, Killer Instinct. They all have very wild, dynamic, powerful poses. I was always just kind of drawn to those types of things. Ultimate. My name is Laura Wargo. I'm an animator here at Iron Galaxy in Chicago. At Iron Galaxy Studios, we make video games. Some of our most well-known projects were Dive Kick, Killer Instinct, Extinction, and we worked on the Nintendo Switch port for Skyrim. Animators put motion to everything you see. Characters, props, environments, anything that needs to move in the game, animators come and add that movement to it. This character is Lynn. She's from our creative prototype that we're making. And so basically this is a three-dimensional doll that has all of these points of articulation that I can move and adjust. I tend to describe it as puppeteering. Typically the first person in line is the concept artist and they draw the design for the puppet. Then a character artist will model the puppet. By the time I get to it, there's already a 3D character built in Maya and has a rig skeleton built inside of it, a three-dimensional doll with points that I can grab any part of that body and move it any way I want to. By the time animators get their tasks, I should ideally know who that character is.
Yeah! I'm crashing this party!
How they should move, what kind of attack styles they will be doing. For example, like a punch will start with your character's standing idle pose, and then it'll go into an anticipation pose, kind of something like this, a wind up, and then there's that hit pose, and then the recovery. She attacked with the first strike was like this, and then we have a lot of fake swords and fake weapons. A lot of the times we will get up and act it out.
Bring this up and then this forms to then come down.
Once we create the animations in Maya, then we export them and we plug them into the game. In the game engine, you apply things like physics and gravity and velocity, and that is what makes the animations move and behave accordingly within the world of the game. I have a bachelor's of science in 3D animation. I know so many people who have totally unrelated degrees or no degrees at all. What you need in this industry to get in is a strong portfolio, like a confident body of work that shows that you can do the work. For an animator, a really strong concept of the animation principles is necessary. There's 12 of them. They're basically the DNA of every animation. Once you kind of have them in your mental library, you're just using them all the time. Something I notice about a lot of animators is that they're all great, phenomenal actors. A lot of what you end up doing is like putting yourself in the character's world. To bring them to life, you kind of have to become them a little bit. People that have that obsession with details will probably fare very well. I love the stuff I'm doing. I love seeing what my coworkers are doing. If one animator throws something out and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, how can I incorporate what you're doing into what I'm doing? And it's just this cycle of people being excited about the characters we're working on. I try to remember every day that I really worked hard to get here, and I get to do something every day that feels like I'm just playing and having fun. So that's really, really cool.